20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Pierre Strong on the return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Ready. Here's Ford. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw, Winston. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's very close to 1st down yardage. They're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Ford, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Winston. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Second down and 3. Now Winston. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the ground, this is Ford. And he will score. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kick is good. Makes the score from 7. Cowboys nothing.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Ready and take. Ready and take. So we're going to 54. 47. 26.
Dak gonna put it up right away. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. So we're going to 54. Wide in.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott on first down. This one is caught by Turpin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Kill.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll run with Dowdle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7
We're going 53.
at the
Hey,
31-yard line.
kill.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Kill.
That's another.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, this is Strong. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Winston to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. We'll head over to Orlando Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Cavante Turpin on the return.
Cavante Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide eight, what is it?
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go, 46. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Yeah! Here we go! What is it? Ready, right take! Here we go, 46, 46. What do you think?
Play fake. Prescott. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
What do you think? Ready, right take! Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Hey, 47! What do you think?
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott going up top. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. A run straight ahead, that's Ford, and he'll get forward for a couple. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run once more with Ford. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, here's Ford. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll go. Winston. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why in? Here we go. Kill. Here we go. 46. 26.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. Juan Thornhill that time. Good cover. Able to knock it away.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Cooks going in motion.
Wait, take.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to be fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, kill. 47. Wait, take.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready? Let's go.
Up the middle, here's 4. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Ready? Let's go.
Winston looking to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and third down coming up.
Ready?
To throw is Winston. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. David Njoku, touchdown Browns. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. 47. Ready, take.
To throw is Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Kill. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. Here we go, going to 53.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes second down.
47. Here we go. Hey, kill. Gun. Here we go, going to 54, Why ain't? Here we go, 46. Go, get out there. Under.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys. They motion the slot man left. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Hey, 47. Hey, we're going to kill. 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
4. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll run here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Let's go.
Winston. That ball intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. The comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now on 2nd and long. Second down throw for Jameis. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Throwing, Jameis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. That's caught by 4. And he's going to be taken down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.